Hello and welcome everybody. It's Rose Smith here from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks for joining me today for the Courageous Capricorn August horoscope. Okay, so everybody gets a finger of God this month. Basically, it's when karmic energy is being directed towards a specific area of your life. And for you, Courageous Capricorn, it's to do with joint resources or shared assets, things that you share with other people, such as loans or real estate, inheritance perhaps, superannuation or 401k if you're in the US. Perhaps, you know, the government has control, or depending on your laws, what country you're in, but they have control of your money. They're forcefully making you save for when you get older. So it's something that you share with somebody else. Could be taxes as well. So there's something karmic coming up for you there. The other thing to note is that Jupiter is going retrograde on the 28th of July. And so this is in the area of your life, which is home and family. So things could go a little bit quieter there, or maybe perhaps you have to learn how to deal with home and family matters in a different new way. It's like it's been in a sort of cycle of growth, and then things go a bit quieter for a little while. There's no new eclipses, there's no new retrogrades, okay, so that makes it a bit easier. Now, just briefly, in case you're new, what I like to do is draw 2 tarot cards as theme cards for the month for you, and then I'll have a look at your horoscope in depth. Okay, let's go to the board now. If you're new, subscribe and be alive, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Okay, that's your horoscope. We'll come to directly, but in the meantime, let's have a look at these cards and we'll see what comes up for you. We'll go with that one. I'll close my eyes now. I've got a vehicle. It's an old-fashioned vehicle. Slowly, steady, cautious, those Capricornian words that go with this car. So it's like there's some sort of updating. You've got to update your ideas or your belief systems about something. The card that comes up is the Ace of Swords. So this is about your ideas. Swords are the mental realm, and this is the area where you like to play. And we have this beautiful sword here, which actually cuts through things. It gets right to the core of the matter and can help you in any number of ways. You'll see here that even though there's some challenges in the background, see these mountains, challenges, try climbing mountains. Oh my gosh, I did that once. It's hard. But new beginnings come out of the challenges that happen, and you do have a couple of challenges with your creativity, or perhaps romance or leisure and pleasure this month with these 2 T-squares. I'll talk more about those in a moment. But Spirit is literally giving you the ability to be able to cut through and get to what you need to. Cut through all the rubbish and all the dross and get to what you need to. So a new start coming on the mental realm at least. Now let's have a look at the second half of the month for you. And okay, we'll go with that one. Closing my eyes. What do I see? The door is open. No, the door is closing. Okay, so I do feel like you're moving on from the past. This is sort of the second thing indicating you're going to change your ideas about something and let it go. The card that comes up is the 6 of Pentacles. This is about your money. It's in particular the way that you share your money, how you pay your bills, who you pay, when you pay. I often think with this card too, that sometimes if you have children, that they come and ask you for money. Somebody close to you are asking you for a loan. So do bear that in mind. And especially because of this activity here in the 8th house of shared resources. So, you know, maybe it's even your partner or somebody close to you asking for a loan. Okay. All right, there are your cards for the month. Now I'm just going to make this bigger so you can see. We'll put that one there. New beginnings for you. and the Six of Pentacles. So you'll be quite organised with your money, deciding where to invest even, or who you're going to give money to. Alrighty, now let's get on with the horoscope. 30th of July to the 2nd of August, Mars sextiles Venus. This is fabulous for your friendships and your love relationships. These relationships are likely to be more affectionate and warm now, and you'll be able to give much more of your affection and your love. You'll be able to express it more appropriately. It's also a fabulous time for meeting new people, fabulous people that you want to get to know better, or perhaps even romance. And with so much energy here in your romance zone, yes, you might possibly meet somebody. 31st of July to the 3rd of August, Mars conjuncts Uranus. This is a wild, crazy kind of energy. Do write down all of the wild, crazy ideas that you get in some sort of journal, because you might get 10 ideas. If one of them is good, you might actually be able to make it physical and make it real. So don't discount any wild, crazy ideas that you get. Do be careful of recklessness and impatience, however, because it's a very Mars-heavy month, and Mars does like to push you into the future. Now, when you're in the future and you're thinking of your new ideas that are coming up here, then you're not really in the present, are you? And that's when accidents happen. So do be cautious of slips and trips, falls and spoils, because you could be at a party or something and just have a couple of drinks and you're not inebriated, but you're just not thinking straight and have a fall at a party. That just flashed in my head. And that song, what's that song? You can always find him in the party, in the kitchen at parties. Was it Katrina and the Jets? Yeah, that song, you know the song. Anyway, so 1st of August to the 3rd of August, Venus sextiles Uranus, and this is great if you go out and have a wild night with friends, going dancing, or whatever fun things you do, and you could be sort of let loose, and you might meet somebody if you go out and socialise and go to a new restaurant, a new bar, or some sort of cultural event that you don't normally go to. You could meet new people that are special to you. 2nd of August to the 25th of August sees Mercury moving into your 9th house here. This is about communications and messages concerning travel, perhaps going overseas, maybe spiritual communications, or even things about philosophy and the deeper questions, like why we're here, and it's like you're growing your life. Maybe you think you're doing a course, and you do have Neptune here. Also indicates it could be a spiritual course or some spiritual learning that you go on with. Then we have 6th of August to the 9th of August, Mars squares Saturn. Yeah, this is a bit of a wet blanket on your fun, unfortunately, because it can bring frustration and criticism sometimes from other people. Do watch for arguments with people, especially authority figures. Just take a deep breath. You might even feel a little bit overwhelmed. So what I would do is these couple of days in my diary, I would actually put a line through them and just pencil them out, so that you're not booking important meetings and things when you're not feeling at your best. It's just best to stay home and be quiet. Work quietly on your own at this time if you can. 12th of August is a full moon in Aquarius here in your 2nd house of finances, possessions, things that you value, okay, what's important to you, what you think is valuable. So this might shake up your finances. Maybe you'll be going over your books and you'll find things that you'd forgotten about, or things that need attention, okay. Can sometimes mean doing domestic things at home, paying your bills and stuff like that as well. It's not a good time to spend money under this influence, a full moon. So you could fritter money away on impulse rather than buying things that you need, that you actually need. So just watch that. It's not a big likely thing that you'll do because you're Capricorn. So that would probably be out of character for you in some way. Okay, so 10th of August to the 4th of September, Venus moves into your 8th house here. This is really good for your financial affairs, so you might find this time period, because the full moon's on the 12th of August and the rest of the time is very favourable for business, for money. Venus controls money, and you might also meet a benefactor through friends or through associates or in a social atmosphere. You could get financial backing. You could get a loan, for example. You could get access to your superannuation or 401k. There could be something about inheritances. Also, Venus is in love with love, and she likes to talk about love. She likes to think about love, and your intimate relationships can also be enhanced or improved with Venus going into the 8th house there. Either you or your partner want a deeper union, and you'll probably get it if that's what you want. 10th of August to the 13th of August, Mars sextile Neptune. This is good for working with charities or for helping other people. You may not feel very ambitious at this time for your own personal goals, but yeah, it's all about cooperation. And if you have any sort of idealistic project or purpose in mind, you can advance it now. 11th of August to the 15th of August, Mars squares Mercury. Watch this one because Mars will be pushing you into arguments. And when you speak, just be cautious because it's like your words have more power, and so it might come out of your mouth more powerful than you intend, and your communication is more direct. So just watch that. People could be taken aback by the power of your words at this time. You could also be a bit impatient or frustrated, which doesn't help. Okay, so maybe go for a walk in the morning before you go to work or before you deal with people if you're not working. 14th of August to the 18th of August, Mars trines the moon. This is good because it brings up a lot of subconscious energy in the form of emotions that are very instinctual, and so it makes you more passionate, and your responses to life are more passionate. And also, you might enjoy something like a football match or going to some team sports or something like that, watching the footy. Or perhaps you enjoy music. You might want to go to a rock concert or something like that, especially with friends. You could meet new people. 18th of August to the 25th of March 2023, Mars moves into your 6th house here. This is a very long time for Mars to be in one house. This is going to bring you a lot of energy in your normal everyday life, your habits, your work, your routine, and also if you have a health problem, you might feel like you feel better and you feel like you've got more energy and you feel more vital. So that's good news. You can accomplish a lot at work, and if you don't work, you're just at home, doing things, you can get stuff done. So it's a big help. 21st of August to the 22nd of September, Sun moves into your 9th house here, bringing insight and awareness to your life generally. It's like you want to grow your life. You feel happier, you feel brighter. You might be thinking about travel. If you can get away, that would be really good. Or perhaps studying might be on your agenda too. You might be reading about foreign cultures or other countries. And a teacher or a mentor might be particularly important to you now. If you're just getting into the spiritual world, you might have all of these brilliant new insights and find out all of this information, which is very exciting. It's a good time to have a psychic reading with a good psychic. So come to Absolute Soul Secrets if that's what you want to do. Okay, then we have Mercury going into your 10th house from the 24th of August through to the 23rd of September here. So lots of discussions, communications, messages about your general life direction. Could be about your vocation or career. So if you're in a sort of a job that you're not excited about, with Mercury going there, you could be talking, about another job. Not necessarily, but, maybe you want to improve the job that you're in at the moment, so that it more closely aligns to what's going on in your heart. So career planning strategies are on your mind, and it's also a great time to talk to other people in positions of power that can help you, because they probably will help you out now. 26th of August to the 29th of August, there's a new moon in Virgo here in your 9th house, and this brings a new start. It brings the ideas around other countries, travel, a mini vacation. It's also about putting your life into perspective, the different areas of your life, and taking an overview of, your daily life, and looking at what you can to expand your horizons. The 31st of August to the 2nd of September, Venus conjuncts Mercury. This is fabulous because it makes your conversations more charming, more polite, somewhat humorous perhaps. You probably feel more friendly towards other people. Your creativity and artistic leanings, if you have any, they're sort of enhanced. It's not really the time for serious sort of mental work now. You'd rather think about lighter topics and be more in touch with your emotions. And you probably just want to relax, which is cool too. Alrighty, so that's your horoscope. I hope you find it useful, dear Capricorns. Leave a like or a comment, share on your socials. That would be fabulous. Thank you very much. And if you're new, subscribe and be alive and hit that notification bell right now. Okay, have a wonderful month, everyone, and I shall see you all again soon. Bye for now.
Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.